Imagine your colon as a quiet gym where cells are quietly going about their work, repairing tissue, fighting off invaders, and maintaining balance. Most of the time, the environment is calm and structured, with every cell staying in its lane. But a new study in Nature Metabolism paints a vivid picture of how sugary drinks, those seemingly harmless sodas, sweet teas, and energy drinks, can act as personal trainers for cancer cells, transforming them from sedentary, stationary residents into highly mobile, aggressive participants in a dangerous race. This is not about sugar causing cancer directly, but about giving existing cancer cells the metabolic coaching they need to get stronger, faster, and more capable of leaving the colon to spread elsewhere. The researchers identified SORD, an enzyme called sorbitol dehydrogenase, as the ultimate trainer in this scenario. When cancer cells are exposed to both glucose and fructose, the two sugars most commonly found in sweetened beverages, SORD converts them into a combination of energy and building materials that cancer cells can use immediately. Glucose floods the cell's energy pathways, acting like a burst of high-intensity cardio, fueling movement and activity. Fructose, transformed by SORD, supplies the molecular weights needed to build new membranes, proteins, and nucleotides, essentially strengthening the cell structure so they can endure the stresses of migration and division. The combination of energy and structural reinforcement is like a full-body training program. Cancer cells become more resilient, more agile, and more capable of metastasis. And yet, this study carries a message of empowerment as well as caution. By revealing precisely how sugary drinks and SORD interact, researchers have uncovered a clear target for intervention. Blocking SORD with future therapies could effectively pull the plug on this personal training program, depriving cancer cells of their fuel and building materials while leaving healthy cells largely unaffected. This opens the door to more precise, less toxic treatments that can slow or prevent metastasis, the stage of cancer most responsible for poor outcomes, offering hope for patients and clinicians alike. On an individual level, this discovery transforms everyday dietary choices into actionable strategies. Reducing sugary drink intake becomes a way to remove a coach from cancer cells' gym, denying them the boost they would otherwise use to get stronger. Opting for water, unsweetened tea, or naturally flavored beverages doesn't have to feel restrictive. It's simply a way to create an internal environment that is less favorable for cancer growth and movement. Even modest reductions, consistently applied, could make a meaningful difference in keeping potentially harmful cells contained. What makes this study particularly exciting is how it highlights the interplay between lifestyle and biology. It shows that what we consume doesn't just affect weight, energy, or blood sugar. It has a direct effect on cellular behavior at the molecular level. By understanding how sugary drinks act like personal trainers for cancer cells, we gain insight into both prevention and therapy. Science is giving us the tools to intervene, and we have the agency to act on them in our daily lives. So, sugar drinks may have been acting as coaches, training cancer cells to be faster, stronger, and more mobile, but now the playbook is out in the open. Researchers know which pathways to target, and individuals can make choices that reduce the fuel and resources available to these rogue cells. Far from being a story of inevitability, this is a story of strategy, empowerment, and hope, a world where the metabolism of cancer cells can be influenced, slowed, and potentially stopped, giving people a better chance for long-term health and resilience.